ancestors guided the people. A father's words carried power, both to bless and to curse. When the great warrior chief Dorojaye discovers his oldest son, Obafemi, has betrayed his family's honor, he orders a curse in his range. May the spirit strip you of all the love until you learn the weight of loyalty. But curses are not mere words in Kabbalah. They are living things. And as Obafemi's world begins to crumble, his wealth stolen, his beloved turning away, and his strength fading, he must embark on a desperate journey to undo his father's wrath. Yet, the deeper he travels into the unknown, the more he realizes that his curse is tied to not just his actions, but to a dark secret buried within his own family's past. This is the story of Obafemi, the people of Gabara. Fears, only two things: the wrath of the gods and the curse of a father. Chief Dorojaye, the Lion of Gabara, was known as a man of unshakable honor. His words were as firm as the iron spear he carried. He charged as swift as the river's current. His two sons, Obafemi and Adingo, were expected to follow his path. Warriors trained from birth to protect the kingdom's legacy. But Obafemi, the eldest, was different. He had the ambition sharper than any blade. Where his father saw duty, Obafemi saw opportunity. Where his brother sought wisdom, Obafemi sought power. One night, the ambition led him to something terrible: betrayal. A sacred treasure hidden deep within the royal vaults, meant to secure the future of Kabara. No one but the chief and the council know its resting place. Yet, on the night of the Kabara's Moon Festival, the gold vanished. The gods whispered of shadows in the night, of a betrayal from within. And when the dawn came, only one name was spoken in suspicion: Obafemi. Dragged before his father, bound in chains, Obafemi did not beg. He did not deny. His crimes was clear. He had stolen from his own people and from his own blood. His father's eyes burned with fury. "You have shamed me," Darojaye thundered, "You have shamed your ancestors." Obafemi stood tall, defiant. "I did what was necessary. And that was when the words fall from Darojaye's lips. Then may the spirit strip you of all that you love until you learn the weight of loyalty." The elders gasped. The wind outside howled, and the fire in the great hall flickered unnaturally. The gods had heard. Obafemi laughed at first. A father's anger was nothing to him. But then the curse took shape. That night, his beloved Eshe turned from him. Her eyes filled with fears. "I do not know you anymore," they whispered before vanishing into the night. The next day, his wealth was stolen, his home burned to the ground. By the next month, his strength faded. His once mighty arms, trained for wars, weakened as if his body were turning to dust. Everything he had built, everything he had taken, gone. The people whispered, "A cursed man walks among us." They said, avoiding him in the street. The spirit had accepted the curse. Obafemi, once proud, now wandered the land as a shadow of himself. Until one night, in the deepest part of the forest, he heard a voice. "You seek to lift your father's curse." The voice belonged to Nana Morowa, the blind seer who lived in the heart of the sacred forest. She knew the ways of the spirit, the secrets of the ancestors. She placed a hand on Obafemi's chest. "Your father's words not only unlock the curse, the truth buried beneath it is what binds you." And then she told him a tale, one that shattered everything he thought he knew. The king's gold was never stolen. It was never real. It was a lie, a secret held by the elders to test the next leader of Kabara, a test that Obafemi had failed. The true betrayal was not his theft, but his heart. He had chosen greed over family, power over loyalty, and there was only one way to break the curse. "Return to your father," Nana Morowa said, "not as a son who betrayed, but as a son who understands what he lost." Obafemi, weak but wiser, returned to the great hall where his father sat. The man who once cursed him now barely recognized him, but Obafemi did not beg. He kneeled. "Father," he said, his voice steady, "I have walked in the darkness of my own making. I have lost all that I once cherished. But I see now Anna is not given, not taken. It is lived." The great chief stared at his own son for what felt like eternity. Then he rose. He placed a hand on Obafemi's hand, and in a voice both heavy and soft he whispered, "Then rise, my son. The curse is no longer yours to bear." And at the moment, the spirit released him. The strength is in his body returned. The weight on his soul lifted, and the land of Kabara, a lesson, was forever remembered. A father's curse is not meant to destroy, but to teach, and only the truly wise will survive it. What do you think about this folktale? Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Have a beautiful night and wonderful night's sleep.